Well, we'll kind of switch gears now. We'll talk about the stuff you've done as far as charity work or community service work is concerned. Tell me about some of the organizations that you've partnered up with over the years.
I mean, my favorite thing is at charity. That is my favorite thing. And a friend of mine who was also in the wrestling business, Lisa the Adjuster. I really loved. She ran Save Our Strays in Florida, and also when she moved to Vermont, she had that. So that was something I really, really like. I really love at charities, and I would volunteer, but I have to stop myself from volunteering to a local charity because I know what I would do. I would get so attached to the animals that I'd have to bring them home. And I can't because I live in a townhouse and you're only allowed to have a certain number of dogs and cats. And right now I have one dog and one cat, and you're only allowed to have one dog and two cats.
Hmm.
So if there's 15 at the shelter, there's no way I'm leaving them when I go home at night. So I have to not go.
I get,
So I do other things, and I really like St. Jude's. I'm involved in that. Involved in a lot with the cancer. My aunt died of breast cancer, so I'm very involved in that. Um, you know, that's my favorite though, my absolute favorite because I feel so bad for them. There's another one out of New York called 20 Paws Rescue. Um, my esthetician actually runs it, and she told me all about it from like day one on. So I try to support that as well. Um, and my supporting unfortunately is not in person for just that reason that I told you about, because I can't leave them. I'm going to get attached and I can't leave them. So I do bring to my local shelters at Christmas time. I do bring food and toys and treats for the cats and dogs, and I call them, ahead of time to find out what animals are there at the time, so I know what to bring them. And I have been doing that for several years.
oh, wow. That's pretty nice. And you mentioned
Yeah.
you had a dog and a cat at home. Tell me about your pets.
Oh, my dog, my God. I call my dog the mayor in my town because he literally, and I don't know what it is about him. He's a mixed breed, he's a beagle mix, but people where I live, they stop their cars to get out and pet my dog while I'm walking him. It's just, I don't know the charisma this dog has, but even people with allergies go, oh, I can't walk past Archie. I can't drive past Archie. I know I have allergies and I'm going to pay for this, but I have to pet him. So he has this weird, like, fan club in this town.
Hmm.
And my cat, it's the first cat I've ever owned. I've had her for 12 years, and I call her the exorcist because she's
Hmm.
that angry. So I guess apparently she's got a little Brittany Brown in her. So, but she is not a friendly cat. She's 18 now, and I went to New Hampshire to pick her up from the New Hampshire ASPCA, and they told me she never bit anyone. She loves dogs, loves people. Couldn't have been more the opposite. I got
Oh,
bit on day one. I had two dogs at the time back when they used to allow two dogs here. They were grandfathered in. She paid no attention to them if they walked past her. She growls and hisses. Oh my God. But she's plugging along. She's got diabetes now. And even though she is not the friendliest cat around, I'm still glad I rescued her.
yeah. I mean, you've had her for a long time. I hope everything is okay, turns out okay with her.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, you're welcome.